Hi, I'm Rekha and I'm the Chief Trainer of KalpaTharu Consulting. In this video, we are going to discuss on the development team. Scrum, one of the agile project management methodology. And in this Scrum methodology, there are three roles: Scrum Master, Product Owner, and Development Team. And in this video, as I mentioned, we are going to discuss on the development team. To recollect the Agile Manifesto, individuals and interactions over processes and tools. Here in Agile, we generally give high importance to the team. And here again, based on this Agile Manifesto, to reiterate that the development team is considered as a valuable asset. What is the difference between a group and a team? A group is a collection of people, but a team is again a collection of team who have a common goal. So the development team has to work as a team where they have a common goal to achieve the project objective, right? So now let us understand the traits of a development team. One, the team is expected to be a self-organizing team. If you look at the Scrum roles, there is product owner, Scrum master, and the development team, and there is no one to command and control. There is no project manager. So there is no one to command and control. The team themselves are going to manage the team. So when I say self-organizing team, they do not wait for somebody to come and give instructions, but depending on the situation, they are going to come forward and lead the team, take up ownership to do the work. So they collectively are going to plan, organize, manage, execute, and do every part of the project. Again, to reiterate, there is no one to command and control. The team has to be self-organizing team. They have to organize themselves. To take an example, let's say there is a critical work and the respective person is not available on that day. So one of the team member can say that, okay, my work can be postponed, which is not critical. Let me take up this work and do the work. Or there is a high workload for another person. He can say, let me share your workload and ensure the work is done within the team, right? So here the team has to be self-organized. And then the team is expected to be a cross-functional team, right? A generalized specialist. A team should be a cross-functional team. Collectively, they should be able to build the product. Each and everyone should be having the skill set to pitch into every other work. Practically, it may not be possible that one person is able to or is skilled enough to enter or do all the work in the project. But he may have one core area where he is passionate about and he is skilled, but at the same time, he should have the skill set and the knowledge to pitch into other work. He may not be as skilled as his core work, but he should be able to pitch in whenever there is a necessity. So that is why the team is set to be or is expected to be a T-shaped team where they have in-depth knowledge on their core area and at the same time they have a breadth of knowledge in other areas. So it is ideal to bring a cross-functional team, a people who have knowledge in multiple areas. But sometimes it may not be possible to bring everyone who have skill in every areas. Then it is better to groom the people within the team. So as they are in the team, they can learn other aspects of the project where over a period of time, they can pitch into other areas of the work. And as an organization, as a project manager or the lead, you should also give space for the development team to groom themselves, to grow their skill set and knowledge so that when the team is required, when there is a requirement, they can pitch into the other areas of work. So we saw the team has to be a self-organized team, should be a generalized specialist. And the team has to should have a collective ownership. So as we say, they either succeed as a team or they fail as a team. So they take ownership towards the entire team's work or the success of the team. So the team member cannot say, okay, I have done the work and it is your work now. Or I have done because of this, the project is going great, but because of you, the project is in a standstill mode. No, that is not acceptable. The team, each and every one should shoulder the team. It has to be a whole team rather than focusing on their work. They have to take group accountability. And then there should be transparency in the team. So each and everyone should know what is happening in the team. There should be trust in the between the team members, which can be built only when there is transparency in the team members. And the team has to be a right sized team. Rather, to put it in other ways, the team can be a small team. See, when I say small team, every different sources gives different team size. Generally, it can be a team size of 4 to 9. So when the team size is small, there are various advantages, right? See, one of the advantages, they can build trust easily. There is better collaboration and cooperation between the team members, and they can learn from each other in a better way. So the team has to be a right size team, or rather I can say the team has to be a small team. The team has to be a co-located team. When I say co-located team, they should be sitting and working in the same place where they can hear each other. So when I say same place, with a globalized world, it may not be possible for the team members to be seated in the same place. But even if the team is virtually distributed, globally distributed, there are various technological or tools which is available for the team members to collaborate closely, or they can interact on a regular basis, which will not have the exact effect and the benefit as a co-located team, but we can have a decent collaboration within the team members. It is better to have a diverse team, diverse by experience, knowledge, skill set, even culturally diverse. When their team is diverse, they can bring different perspective to the project. They can come out with better ideas, different solutions, which can make the product and the project to be executed in a much effective way. And the team is expected to have a sustainable pace. So when I say sustainable pace, there should be consistency in their work hours and in their output. We can see that sometimes the team work day and night. In that case, what happens? There will not be any consistency in their performance. There can be quality issues. So it is better to have a sustainable pace where there is consistency in their performance. And the team is it is better for the team to be a dedicated team. When I say dedicated team, the team is expected to work only on this project. So if they are going to work on multiple projects, they may not be able to provide dedicated consistent support to multiple projects. So their efficiency, their productivity, and the skill set may not be utilized in a better way. They may not be their best, right? Then, but it may not be practically possible to have a dedicated team. Then it is suggestible to have shared resources among two projects. Maximum two projects would be a better one, where even during critical situation, they would be available to these projects. Just imagine a team member is going to manage multiple projects, let's say 4 5 projects, and when there is a crisis in all these 4 5 projects, what do you think? He will be able to spend equal focus in all these projects? No, right? So it is better to have maximum of 2 projects dedicated to a team member. And then a long-lived team. See, you should be aware that the Scrum is being divided into multiple short intervals, which we call it as sprints. It is better for the team to be the same team throughout the project. So if the team is the same throughout the project, then there is better trust within the team members. They understand each other. There is better collaboration and cooperation within the team members. On the other hand, just imagine you are changing, the composition of the team is changing every sprint. Then what happens? It may take time for them to gel with each other. Like, unless otherwise it is a dysfunctional team, it is suggestible to have the same team throughout the project or for a maximum number of sprints. So these are few of the traits of a development team. See, one more point is they have termed as development team. In a typical IT project, there may be team members like developers, testers, and designers, and so on. But here we give a term as development team, as the team is expected to pitch in every other work, right? So now let us discuss the responsibility of the development team. So the development team member is expected to involve himself in the sprint planning meeting. Sprint planning meeting happens at the start of every sprint, where it is discussed and decided what is going to be built and how it is going to be built, the roles and responsibilities, and so on. So the development team has to be part of the sprint planning meeting, where he is going to give ideas, suggestions, informations, inputs as the work hours required to develop the product, any technical suggestions, and so on. So the team member, the responsibilities to list down the responsibilities, the development team is expected to be part of the sprint planning meeting. And then grooming the product backlog. So the responsibility of grooming the product backlog lies with the product owner. We will discuss in detail what is grooming the product backlog, but at a high level, grooming the product backlog is adding new features, adding new features, removing any features, or regrouping or reprioritizing the features, giving more specification details or definition of done for the features, the effort required for all the features. This is going to be done on a regular basis, and the ownership lies with the product owner. But the development team has to support the product owner in providing their input, so that the product owner can work on the product backlog on a regular basis. The development team is part of the Scrum meeting. So in the Scrum meeting, they are going to share what was built in the previous day, what is that they are going to build in this today, the current day, what is the hurdle, right? So they are going to participate in the Scrum meeting and also provide their inputs. The development team is expected to be part of the sprint review meeting. Sprint review meeting is nothing but UAT testing, user acceptance testing, done by the customer. So in this meeting, the customers, end users, clients, product owner, any other stakeholders, Scrum Master would be part of the meeting. So the development team is going to be there to assist in giving a demo or user acceptance testing. And the development team has to be part of the sprint retrospective meeting, where after the review meeting, this meeting is all about lessons learned meeting, where they are going to discuss what went well, what did not go well, and based on that they can come out with improvement ideas which can be implemented in the forthcoming sprint. And the development team is expected to have frequent, effective communications within the development team, within themselves, and also with the product owner and the Scrum Master. So these are the responsibilities of the development team. I hope from this video you understood the traits of a development team and the responsibilities of the development team. If this video had been helpful for you to understand the roles and responsibilities of the development team, like our video and subscribe to our channel for more learnings. Thank you for time. Thank you for watching this video. See you again in the next video, and the topic we are going to cover is Scrum Master. Thank you.